Okay, this one is fresh. I don't usually do fresh ones. I always go by the oldest ones first. But this one's fresh because it's in relation to a guy with a white Subaru that you have all gone crazy over from the last post. So here we go. So this goes back years ago when I was freshly out of high school. My cousin and I were at the mall in West Auckland as she bumped into a guy she knew. I didn't think anything of him because I was young and he would have been 22 or 23 at the time, and because I was in a long distance relationship. My cousin and him exchanged numbers and we went about our day. Avon, go. My cousin would use my phone every now and then when she had no credit to text him. One day he texts us saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" I didn't know whether to reply or not, but I did. I replied saying, "Sorry, I think my cousin has been using my phone." I have so done this before. My cousin was using your phone. "I will let her know you messaged." He replies with, "I wasn't trying to get a hold of her. I wanted to talk with you." Okay. "I saw you with her and thought you were cute." Literally, my heart dropped and so many emotions rushing through me of what do I do? Do I tell her he's a two-timing a-hole or do I continue? And what about my boyfriend? I continued the conversation. So that right there is the answer to your boyfriend. The texting and phone calls went on for 2 weeks and I started catching feelings. I had heard he had a fiance and got sent off his mission. I asked him about the fiance part and he said they were no longer together. He wanted to meet up and because I was moips, I needed an excuse to tell my parents. So I bebellowed to them saying I was staying at my cousin's house so that we could go Pacifica together. For those of you who don't know, Pacifica is like it's a festival that happens at Western Springs every year. Pacifica Day came and I told her I'll see her at Pacifica. I had to meet up with someone first. He picked me up in his white Subaru. Bitch. I'm already sweating in my muli and it's not even my story. And I had no idea where we were going. Clearly he was to go do a bad thing somewhere. I thought maybe just go out and chill, or go out to eat and chill. Nope, Gama had different plans. He drove all the way from out west to the Airport Lodge Hotel. Fuck my life, I was dying. He tells me to wait in the car. My guess was he's going to pay for a room. Well, I think your guess is right. He comes back, tells me to follow him, and we go into this room. Straight away, we get to do the bad thing. We get the bad things going. All positions and backflips going on. Oh, I'm oasis. To be lifted by someone and head on the wall, my gosh, it's different kind of bad things vibes. Lord have mercy. I had only ever done this one time before him, and it was with a guy who was small. So when we did it, I was bleeding after. Huh? Oh my gosh. Oh. 3 rounds later. 3 rounds? Oh, I wonder what 3 rounds is like. 3 rounds later, and in the afternoon, he dropped me back to our meeting spot, and I caught the bus home. Walking like a frickin' cripple from all the bad things we had done. We ended up meeting up a second and third time and did the same thing. Hotel, backflips, wall climbing, and back to catch the bus. Did you catch chlamydia? My goodness! One night, my cousin slept over and I was in the shower. Oh, here we go. White Subaru was on call, waiting there till after I showered for us to speak again. She went in my room and found my phone and noticed it was on a call. She said hello and he thought it was me. She knew his voice straight away. Just as I got out of the shower, she's confronting me about it and how much of a bitch I was, knowing she liked him. I felt so bad, apologizing over and over again. Me and my cousin didn't talk for months. I ended up calling it quits when his fiance called me and told me they were getting married that week and she was pregnant. Clearly, this guy with the white Subaru likes to get girls pregnant. My long-distance relationship came to an end when he found out I had cheated on him, and so he hooked up with my cousin just to get back at me. Like, what in the Asuelu and Kalani is going on with this Subaru guy? Like, Harpo, who this man? Okay, next one. Man, that took a lot out of me, didn't it? Okay, this was ages ago and I'm sorry, but I had an ex. Let's call him Bingaki. These nicknames are, oh God. Let's call him Bingaki, who has forever been in love with me and we broke up on good terms. Anyway, fast forward, he starts dating and bringing this girl around our group of friends. Let's call her Horse. I was nice to her, and for some reason she always gave me this ugly vibe like she didn't like me. I found out that she hated me, and it was because Bingaki told her we used to date, and she could still see that he still loved me. Not my fault. You know what? I wouldn't hate the girl. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how that feels. Anyway, it's not my story. Anyway, one night he was wasted and we were with everyone and he kept telling me he loved me. I set him straight and told him that he needs to be a man and stay with Horse because they now have a kid and I wasn't going to be that girl. Good on you, sister. Good on you. No home wreckers here. He then goes home and tells Horse that I was the one that told him I loved him. And she then took it upon herself to go and tell my girls. This made my girls feel some type of way towards me. One night I was out with my friends and Bingaki called me wasted and wanted to meet up. I told my girls I'll be back and out of spite I decided to meet him. Makwapa let's just say we ended up in his bed. Well, where did you think you were going to end up if you went out to meet him? But tell me why his manhood was the size of a Bingaki. I've never slept with him until that night. Hold on, he's your ex and you guys broke up and you never slept together. Okay. Are you Mormon? It was so bad that while he was on top of me, I decided to reply to my friend through text during sex. He stops while on top and asks what I was doing. Oh, stop! Stop! Oh my God. So while he was on top, like, was your face like this? Oh my gosh. I said sorry and closed my eyes pretending it was the best sex I've ever had. I know this was ages ago and I'm wrong for doing this out of spite and I'm sorry. I've been sitting with it for so long and feel better letting it out. I really need a break.